Hello, and welcome to the introductory episode of the Tea and Tarot podcast. My name is Em, and I'm going to be your host throughout this entire podcast, and I'm really looking forward to getting started and inviting you to join me on this journey of tea and tarot. This project is my Ace of Wands, or my Fool. My new adventure, my inspiration. This is a personal project that I aim to release weekly, and I hope that I can keep it up constantly with my current schedule. I'm really looking forward to sitting down with a cup of tea every week and talking tarot with all of you, diving into the cards, learning about it, and sharing some of my own experiences. I've been into tarot now for just over 12 years. Possibly longer. I was introduced to tarot by a friend who pulled out a deck one evening, and since then my journey began. I spent hours learning about the tarot and reading their meanings, looking into the history. And I think about a year later, after I was introduced, I finally bought my first deck. And it has been an element of my life ever since. In the last few years, I've been building up my own collection of interpretations, of card designs, and also collecting together the history and really diving deeply into understanding tarot and everything around it. Now I want to introduce it to you and share what I've learned, what I am learning, and hopefully inspire you to new stages of your life too. This podcast aims to be an introduction to tarot, and for now aims to be more focused on learning and exploring the world of tarot. For now, I aim for this podcast to be weekly, aiming mostly to release on Sundays, and will cover a variety of topics. On the first week of the month, I'll be doing an episode on the reading of the month. I tend to use the Messages from the Universe spread, which I should have up on my blog very soon. This will focus on 4 key areas of our lives and the messages we receive from them. Please note, though, that this is a general reading for the collectives. There's no personal items in here, but I do hope that by listening to this, you can take this as a reading, as advice for the month. A little bit of a hint into what's going on collectively for all of us, and possibly pull out ideas and inspiration for yourself in your own life, your own journey. The second and fourth weeks will focus on individual cards within tarot. I'll dive into the interpretations and how you can read these cards. I'll be introducing my own interpretations and how I see these cards. The third week will be focusing on a topic around learning the tarot. I'll be covering all sorts of elements like how to read the tarot, when to use tarot, the history, and so much more. I'll also be happy to answer any questions that you may have about tarot. So if you have a tarot question that you want me to cover, please do send me an email or message me on social media, and I'll be looking to address those in future episodes. Now, as I've noticed, some months actually have a 5th week, so this will actually be a free talk episode. During these free talk episodes, I'll mostly be covering some of my own tarot journey, my own experiences, my thoughts, etc. around tarot, and covering any extra topics that sort of float around. But there may be times where I will change this format to something else, so stay on your toes. It might look a little different each time. Although this podcast is mostly focusing on beginner-friendly content at the moment, I do hope that those of all stages in their tarot journey will find inspiration and join me on this journey. Each episode I'll be talking a little bit about tea. I have a crazy collection at the moment, and I hope to talk about some of that during each episode. I'll have a cup of tea with me while I record, and hope that you too can grab a tea, or a coffee, I don't judge, and relax during the episode. The first episode will be dropping very soon, So give me a follow online, subscribe, etc. And I look forward to seeing you on episode 1. I hope to see you again very soon.